All right, the Gigmaster has been giving the glass kiln a workout. And as you see, we have made some super cool stuff here. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you how we made it and what the future holds. All right, for those of you who have not seen my glass kiln, I'm going to take you out back and give you a quick tour of it just so you see how it works and what we're talking about here to make these right here. Let's go check it out. All right, this is my glass kiln. It's made by Paragon, and it has a programmable timer so that you can actually change how fast it goes up and comes down, and you can keep it a certain temperature, a certain time. You have to do that with glass, because glass can break and shatter if you raise up too fast or drop it too fast. It's very sensitive to heat and cold as far as the thermodynamics on it. This is actually the area. It's a nice large area. As you can see, this is what I use to fuse two bottles together. This is the mold. It will take a biggest wine bottle you can get in there, so it's really cool. These are the heating elements up here that heat it up. I got several molds down here. We're gonna go over some of these when we get in the house and talk about it. This particular model actually has a viewfinder window here, and you can actually watch the bottle start to slump down, and you can kind of get an idea of what it's doing through that view window, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's basically the model I'm using, and we're gonna show you some of the stuff, how it works, and we'll get inside. All right, the first bottle slumping mold I'm gonna show you is this one. This is the one you see that joins two bottles together. It actually fuses the edges of the bottles so you can have a serving tray for like cheese and crackers. And I'll show you a little example of that, but this is how it works. When I first did the first one, I didn't really realize what was going on. I thought it would pop apart. I broke it. Anyway, I failed. The first one was a failure, but since then, as you see, I've had success. But what you do is this thing here is actually painted with a certain chemical so that it releases. If y'all remember one of my videos, I think I showed you, I didn't put the right chemical here and it stuck to it and ruined the mold. You have to coat it with this chemical here. But anyway, that's why you see this white stuff coming off on my hand sometimes. That is a release agent on it. Anyway, you take two wine bottles and you put it in here like this. Now move it up to the edge right here so that both of them are about at the same distance right there. And what this does, these bottles actually, they call it slumping, but they actually melt down, and these two edges will completely join together. And you can see it in some of these right here. I mean, it's completely sealed and molded together right there. Makes a nice tray. I did not realize that's what was going on at first, but I did do some clear ones too. Check out that right there. You can see how it's completely molded together. That is super cool, I think. You can actually see on the back where I actually painted this chemical on. It's got a little bit of lines on there, but anyway, it's pretty cool though right there. You see, you got to wash that white stuff off. White stuff will come off on it. Just show you. Everyone's a little bit different. This one, when it's sealed up, it kind of folded that way just a little bit more than the other one, but you still can put crackers and cheese, whatever. And they all different colors. So I don't know if y'all can see through that or not, but this is a green one. I want to get a blue one. I think a blue would really be pretty. Two blue bottles. Pretty cool. But anyway, that's how this particular mold works right here. I like it. I'll probably go ahead and do these right here maybe tomorrow and seal these together. I'm running out of bottles though. I got something coming though. Anyway, let's check out the next mold. You can get these molds with all kinds of designs. You can get them with Christmas trees, sayings on them. I saw some with Tree of Life, all kinds of different things. I'm just using ones that came with my kiln that the lady included with it. But as you can see, this one's got a design in the bottom. It's a really cool design. Again, it gives it a little bit of a little nice, cool look to it. And as you can see through it right there and get an idea how it makes like a nice little pattern on back. Gives it a nice look. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It just amazes me how this glass just melts down like that and does that. But anyway, that's what you do. You put it in here like that. And as you can see, it fit right in there. And as it slumps down and melts, it gets all those designs in it right there. I'm going to tell you about something we're going to try later on, really cool. So stay tuned for that. I even just melted a pickle jar down. I mean, you could use that as a spoon rest, just lay up on the stove. That's pretty cool too. But let me show you this right here. This is really cool. This is a Grey Goose vodka bottle. And anytime you have something that's got paint on the bottle itself, the paint fuses it into the glass when it melts. Check it out. You see the birds flying and the mountain scenery on the background? For those of you familiar with Grey Goose, that's what the design is on it. And it actually melted into it, and I got that design on back. That is super cool, I think, right there. Is that neat or what? I love it. It fits right in there too, it's tight. Anyway, I did one other one here, as you can see. Pretty cool. Now, where are we going from here? Let me tell you a couple things. One, we might get some different molds online, but I got another idea. Y'all ready? Let me show you this. All right, quick update. One thing you have to do to start this process out is get the labels off the bottles, and that is not an easy task sometimes. Y'all saw in a past video where I soaked them in the sink, and that does work. It's slow, it's time consuming. I did try something else. I did try a pressure washer, and I found out that all bottle labels are not made the same. It took one of them off perfectly, right, the glue and all. Then another one, it just took the paper off but left something to glue. You can use some chemicals to try to get something off. I don't like using a lot of chemicals. I found out using a razor blade does wonders getting it off. But anyway, let me show you right here me using my power washer to try to clean the bottles. Check it out. I'm doing some more testing on my bottle slumping, but we got to get the labels off the bottles. So I got another little test I'm doing here. Let's check it out. All right, here's a little test I did trying to take the labels off of bottles to do my bottle slumping with a pressure washer. And look at that. It's taking it off right down. Even the glue is coming off. Appears to be anyway. I'm going to have to hit it one time real quick, but it seems to be working. That's much faster than my old process I was doing for sure. Anyway, I did try a couple other bottles. One of them did not come off as easy, but the other one came off really easy. So I think it's going to depend on the bottle, but we may still have to take a little either alcohol or some other solvent to get the rest of that glue off. But this does take the bottle paper off really good. Check it out. All right, I'm going to keep giving this a try. Well, as you can see from the video, I had good success and not so much good success depending on the bottle label and how it's attached. They're all different. I can see that already. But a dollar store razor blade, taking it off, that was one of my fastest and best ways to get, after I blast it, to take the rest of it off. I do use a one of those green scrubby things here. Let me get one to show it to you real quick. This right here at the end, when I get it, maybe some pieces left. This and just some soap on the edge of the bottle takes it right off. It did really well just using that to get that label off too. So razor blade, this, a little bit of soap, and a power washer work too. But you can actually do the old method I showed too, soaking it in the water, hot water, to kind of loosen it all up too. But anyway, that's just one of the things you have to do to get ready to start this process. All right, I just want to show you one of the ways you can use this little bottle creation here is a chip and dip, or you got some celery and dip. You can also put some cheese, line some cheese up over here with some crackers. You can actually serve it individual or just in a party where you can just set up there and let people start dipping a little bit here. Let's give it a try here. Just dip it up like this right here. Let me try it. Very good. Excellent way to serve your guests in a very unique way. Two wine bottles melted together, serving that and have a little glass of wine on the side. Anyway, I want to show you how it actually works right here and how you can use it to serve up your stuff. I like it. All right, I'm reading up on making my own mold. One thing you gotta have is silica sand, and I just got this in the mail. And this is one of the compounds. You gotta have plaster, silica sand, and some water. And you mix them evenly by weight, the 3 parts, and you make like a plaster type thing. And then you can make it any shape you want. I haven't come up with the process how I'm gonna do that part yet, but it's coming. I might say Gigmaster on the bottom, I'm not sure yet. But we're gonna come up with some really cool molds. We might make some kind of mold back to do with colonial or Civil War type thing or something. Not sure yet, because I got the stuff I can actually imprint in there. We could do a belt plate, U.S. belt plate, or we could do a breastplate. I don't know. We could actually, once it starts to harden, I can put it in there and make that mold or whatever it is, and then the glass will fill it in. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna come up with something cool on that, so stay tuned. I'm gonna work on that. Anyway, that's a little quick update on my glass slumping. I think it's really cool. We'll have some neat stuff coming out. I got my wheels are turning. I'm thinking more about having like a bottle imprint from like the 1600s, but have like a U.S. plate or I think that might be work. Anyway, the wheels are turning. We'll come up with something really cool, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to Gigmaster, and stay tuned because we'll be coming up with some cool bottle slumping products in the future.